This week has absolutely just taken it out of me. It's my first proper full week in work, commuting as I would be commuting normally with no tube strikes or anything. And I thought that my station would be pretty quiet, but apparently a lot of people commute from here. So I've been trying to finesse that system. What it has given me, which I am grateful for, is when I have a seat, I can do some reading. And I've gotten through quite a lot of this book, but I haven't finished it. I thought I'd be able to finish a book in the 3 days a week, traveling in and traveling back. But apparently I'm a slow reader now. Who knew? Yeah, I'm not feeling my best right now. I'm feeling tired, like I said. I've got a sty from stress, bacteria, I don't know, whatever it is. So I'm having to wear my glasses a lot, and I don't love wearing my glasses. I don't know what it is, it just makes me feel very, I don't know, I think I just wear my glasses when I'm being a bit like lazy, and so I associate them with that, and so I'm not feeling at my best self when I'm wearing them. So anyway, I thought I'd settle in early for the evening because I've been waking up really early in the mornings too. I've been setting my alarm for 6 a.m. and my body's been waking me up at 5 a.m. Make it make sense. I don't know. So I'm quite tired. It's still light outside, but I thought I would spend this evening trying to finish this book because I would really like to start a new one and just get through my books. And I'm saying this every video, but the sentiment is there. It's just I don't have it's not desire, it's the discipline, I guess, to sit and read. But anyway, so far this book has been a lot of sex references, lots about that, which I was really not expecting. So this one is about this guy Toby who has just separated from his wife, and it was his decision and he's really enjoying what that gives him, his freedom. There's a lot of sex in this and a lot of him being obsessed with being able to have sex with new people. So reading it a little bit like this on the tube, I don't know, it's weird. I didn't write this book. I didn't put all that stuff in. I didn't pick it up because I thought it was that, but somehow it's still embarrassing. But at the moment, his wife, or his ex-wife to be, has gone missing, leaving him with their 2 kids, and he just can't get a hold of her. So there's a bit of like a mystery kind of element to it where you're trying to figure out where his wife could be, what she's doing, why isn't she responding to him. And there's a little bit of different characters in it, so there's a little bit of perspective from, I think it's just his friend actually, and I can't remember her name, and it keeps tripping me out every time they switch because it's not clear chapters, it's just like this where it's just like a paragraph break and then suddenly you're reading from a new character's perspective. But it's mostly from Toby, who is the main character, and it's covering a bit of their history, like how he met his wife and their marriage and everything. But I'm just up to the point where he rescued a one-eyed dog. One-eyed, was it? Yeah, a short-haired miniature dachshund with one eye, and he's crying over the dog because I think he was just overly emotional. So I'm just gonna sit and read this now. So we'll see how far we get. I'm on page 250. He's just been called to camp because there's been an incident of sexual misconduct. He sent his kids to summer camp, and his 12-year-old daughter has taken a photo of herself topless, and it's been distributed around the camp. I don't know if it's meant to make him feel guilty for objectifying all the women that he's received those kinds of photos from on the dating apps that he's been obsessed with. Whether that's, I don't know, like a comeuppance for him, that those women are also someone's daughter. I don't know what the narrative is meant to be here, but I'm sure he wasn't expecting that. His daughter is having to be sent home from camp because We have a zero tolerance policy for sending inappropriate materials, and I'm afraid Hannah has to go home. Are we not sending home the boy who received it and then shared it with all of his friends, or are we just punishing the girl right now? I want to know, please. Okay, Toby's standing up for his daughter. He's like, is the boy getting sent home too? At the beginning I wasn't sure about Toby, but I think I'm liking him. Falling asleep reading right now, so I'm gonna call it a night for tonight. But I got up to page 267, which is really not that good for me. I'm reading slowly right now. Don't know what it is. We'll try again tomorrow. Surprise, surprise, she's wearing the striped top again. Don't care, I like it, it's clean, okay? End of story. It is Saturday morning. Lloyd and I are gonna go head out to Milk Run again, go get a little coffee and a pastry. And the weather forecast said that it was gonna be rainy. It looks a little bit like that could still be the case, but it's also sunny. I'm boiling, so I'm in shorts right now, which is the first for the year. Okay, I'm finally into the next section of the book, which is Rachel Fleischman is in trouble, which is Toby's wife. I've got about 70 pages left, so hopefully we'll finally see what's been going on and whose perspective this has been written from, because I'm just confused, honestly. We've met Rachel. We're finally going to find out what's been going on. I finally finished this book. I don't know why I was struggling to read this one so much. I don't know whether it was because I couldn't really figure out who was writing and whose perspective it was from. I think I figured it out in the end. The character of Elizabeth is writing the book as you're reading it, which is just a really weird concept to me, and I don't know if I liked that at all. But we got a little chapter on what happened to Rachel, and I think it was really interesting to see all the narrative that had been built up from Toby's perspective about the kind of mum that Rachel was and the kind of wife that she was, and then to have Rachel's side of it. And I don't know, I actually really felt for her, and you know, she didn't obviously handle anything right, not the way that I think a stable person would deal with it, but I think that's the point, she's not very stable. I'd be interested to maybe see the TV series, see how it's adapted and if that would clear things up, but it was okay. I'm glad I finished it. I'd maybe give this a 3 stars. It wasn't offensive, it wasn't amazing, so I think that'd be my rating. And now I get to pick the next book. I don't know which one. I don't know what to go for. I don't know whether to do a shorter one or whether I go for a long book. Yeah, I don't know. TBC.